and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm bringing to you the 5 best Marion Morrison movies of all time. I think I screwed up Pilgrim. Isn't that good? Yeah, it sucked. I think John Wayne would have said, "What the hell do you think you're doing, Pilgrim? You sound like a damn idiot." John Wayne. I had to do with John Wayne. I love John Wayne. But here we go with literally the top 5 John Wayne films. I ain't gonna say ever, but my 5 anyway. Now this can be westerns or anything. But first, I'm gonna give you a little bit of background. Marion Robert Morrison, born May 26, 1907, in Winterset, Iowa. He died June 11th, 1979. He had stomach cancer. He was 6'3.5", and he appeared in 179 movies and TV shows. He starred in 142. Well, all of 142 except for maybe 10 or 11 of them. And you know John Ford was his big hookup on that. But he got his name John Wayne from the movie Big Trail. Director Raoul Walsh first was going to give him the screen name Anthony Wayne, Mad Anthony Wayne, who is a Revolutionary general. But the big execs at Fox, Sheeran or whatever his name was, said it sounded too Italian, and of course John Wayne didn't look Italian, so Walsh just went ahead and called him John Wayne, and after that it just stuck. Rest is history. He was making $105 a week at that time. He got a raise. Well, anyway, he was later credited. Now you know how he does his talking and his walking and the way he acts. He credited that to Wyatt Earp. He actually knowed Wyatt Earp, so I'm sure Wyatt Earp didn't walk like that, but maybe he did. Who knows? Here's another thing, and a cool last name too. John Wayne and the stuntman Yakima Canuck. I shit you not, Yakima Canuck. Bad. You can't make that up. They developed perfect stunts and fisticuffs that are still used today in movies. I thought that was pretty damn cool. Well, you know that Marion got the Duke, his nickname the Duke. It was a dog that helped deliver meds for John Wayne's dad in newspapers. The family dog was called Duke, so that's how he got his nickname. So, let's begin the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is 1952's The Quiet Man. Yes, I know, but I did like The Quiet Man. He was Sean Thornton in that. Here's the cool thing. Coming in at number 4, I love this, in which they basically redone this. Number 4 is 1966 El Dorado. Now, El Dorado is next to the Cadillac Seville. No, I'm just kidding. El Dorado was basically a remake of Rio Bravo with Dean Martin, and he had Ricky Nelson as Colorado. Well, El Dorado had Robert Mitchum and James Caan as Mississippi. But in that, I told you his name was Sean Thornton in The Quiet Man. Well, in 66 on El Dorado, his name was Cole Thornton. Coming in at number 3, I absolutely love this movie. It's awesome. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, starring Lee Marvin, Jimmy Stewart, and of course John Wayne. As in 1962, his name, he played Tom Donovan. And if you ain't never seen the movie, let's just say Jimmy Stewart ain't the one that does all the shooting. I'll just say that. Lee Marvin's Liberty Valance. And that's a cool ass name too. That's a badass movie. Now these was hard choices. Coming in at number 2 had to be, because it's one of my top 3 favorite westerns of all time, and not that redone bullshit. In 1969, True Grit, Rooster Cogburn. To me, it was his only Academy Award, and to me, it was just him. He was a drunk, and had that patch and all that, and especially guys, to me, one of the greatest lines of all time. Please, Mr. Wayne, take it away.
Got no interest in you today. Stand clear and you won't get hurt.
What's your intention? Do you think 1 on 4's a dog fall?
I mean to kill you in 1 minute, Ned. Or see you hanged in Fort Smith at Judge Parker's convenience. Which'll it be?
I call that bold talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch!
Shoot them!
They're too far and they're moving too fast.
No grit. Rooster Cogburn. Not much.
I call that bold talk for a one-eyed fat man. And coming in at number 1, and guys, if you ain't never seen this, you're really missing out. The 1956 Western, The Searchers. He played Ethan Edwards in that. It had Nancy Wood. God, I'm trying to think of all the people it did have in it, but they kidnapped Nancy Wood when she was a kid, the Indians do, and it takes them years and years, and he finally finds her, and, all that stuff. Well, guys, that's my top 5. You take care. Be good. God bless.